Hello, everyone. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Mhm.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, it's good evening here. Okay, let other participants join. It seems like only 2 people joined right now.
Almost it is about to finish. That figure is almost about to finish in this half
Wow,
month.
amazing.
Yes.
So you wrote the amount,
Totally
right? You wrote,
magically, yes, yes. It was like orders came so magically from where, I mean, some customers like just 2 years before they got a gift, my product as a gift, and
uh-huh.
after 2 years they come up with a very good orders. Two customers that
Wow,
way come up. It was really magical for me.
it
From
is
where it came,
magical.
I just started wondering that how is it possible?
Yeah, with
So,
magic, with gratitude, everything is possible. So you
yeah.
doubled your sales amount in a month, right? That is what
Yes, and
will
that lady
happen. If
came for
I,
only ten boxes,
uh-huh.
and she ended up with 52 boxes and plus some other stuffs. So
Wow.
even that was a magical. From small thing to she ended up with a very good order. So it
Very
was really
big order,
magical.
actually. Yes, very,
Yes,
very big
yes.
order. Wow, amazing.
So it was
Let's
a
celebrate your
magical
victory.
experience. It's truly a
You should
magical for
celebrate
me.
this today. Definitely.
Yes,
It is Sunday. You should just celebrate yourself. Buy yourself
yes.
a gift from yourself
Yes, I
only.
was planning what shall I. Actually, as I told you, I don't have much habit of buying anything for my own self. I buy for everyone, for my kids, my husband, for my in-laws. Like I started buying now since I am having good, so I started buying for my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law. I buy often for my father-in-law as well. Only me, I when it comes to me, I always think it's okay. I'm okay with it. That kind of attitude comes to me.
No, that is not a good attitude. I mean, you if you love everybody, you have to first love yourself also. That
I
is the
love
requirement.
myself, but as I told you, I have kept my needs limited. But now I will work on it.
No, I
As
mean, you need to
slowly
spend
and
on
gradually, I
yourself.
will work on it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is very, very important. Very important. That
Yes.
you love yourself, you give a gift to yourself also, just like you do for others. That is very important, because right now what you're doing is you're putting yourself on a back burner,
Mm.
which is not really, I mean, it's not good. Yeah, I mean, if you don't love yourself, you cannot love others as well. I mean, and somehow at the back of your mind, what is the thinking is like you don't deserve it. That is what the thinking is. That should go away. You deserve all kinds of good stuff in life, and you should gift yourself that thing, whatever you want in your life, whatever is you that you dream about. Okay, so anybody else has a sharing, since we have time today? It's a Sunday for you all. How's the practice went for magical outcomes? How the practice go? Anybody wants to say something? You can say in any language, so don't hesitate. If you cannot speak a proper English, that's fine.
Yeah. Yesterday only I applied that yesterday's practice of like
Heart
thanking the
magic.
unexpected things.
Mhm.
So that thing happened actually.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I already thanked, but somehow I experienced that it didn't work out. But still, it was okay because our reservations were already done for that unexpected things also.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Something, no, like I didn't even thought of, and some extra expenses, unnecessary expenses came. So it's okay. It's part of life. I don't connect it with this thing. I mean, I already thank that everything has done smoothly, but something came later on which was unexpectedly unfavorable.
Oh, unfavorable. Okay, okay.
But still, it is
So,
considerable kind of.
that if that kind of thing come, it is just
Mm.
to taste you sometimes.
Mm.
Universe is going to test your faith all the
Mm.
time, and at that
Mm.
point of time, if even if some unexpected expense come, you start saying to yourself that whatever is invested is returning to me 10 times.
Yeah, here I have applied that rule that thank you, that bills, for
Yes,
paying up
yes.
the thank you, that thing I applied over here, and it was easy for me, though it was to be paid, but it was quite easy. Otherwise, earlier I used to get hyper. Why this came? This was not expected. Why I should compromise on my stuffs and all kind of. But now
Mhm.
this time I'm okay with. I'm looking on a others like whatever I'm getting on that I'm focusing then rather than losing.
Right, right. That is what is
Kind
required.
of attitude has came now. So
And you
it is
should
good
thank
for me
whatever
because
like services,
yeah,
if you use some services or if
yes,
it was something like that, just
yes,
thank the other company or whatever it was, whatever expenses it was. You thank
yeah,
for that, whatever you received out of that money, you know.
yes. That's what was applicable yesterday, practically.
Yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, sometimes things come just for some reason. So just accept it and let it go. That's how you do it. Okay, let's do our peak state programming since all the participants have joined. Okay, hold on. I'll just play the music over here. If you can't hear, just play the music in your phone or something, okay? Because again and again, I'm facing that copyright issue. Okay, everyone, get up.
Mm. No sound, not music is not heard.
Yeah, as I said, you if you don't hear the music, just play it in your phone because this is a copyright issue. That's why. Okay, on left leg. Yes, we all are the winners. Now on left leg. From tomorrow on, we will play the Rajan Sir's audio. Yeah, for our peak state program. Yes, we all are the winners. Today is the best day of my life. I can, I will, I must. I'm the winner. Okay, who is going to read today? Any newcomer? Anybody wants to read? Nobody's coming up today. Hatim, you want to read?
Yes, Alifia.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
You're still feeling sleepy or something? That is why
No,
we do
not at all.
Okay. That is why we do peak state programming. So you wake up immediately and be alert. I hope you did your peak state programming. You did?
No, I didn't do. Actually, I'm out. I've come with family somewhere. So
Okay.
that's why.
Okay. I can feel in your sound that you're still sleepy.
Yes, actually, we were awake late till late night, and again
Yeah,
6
I
o'clock.
understand.
6 o'clock I got up. That's why.
Oh, I understand. It's okay. Okay, let's read. I'm sure you'll wake up while reading this
Yes, yes.
magical chapter it is. Okay, what do you guys see in this picture? Come on, everybody, speak up.
It is a magician's hat. It seems,
Mm-hmm.
and a rabbit is coming out
Mm-hmm.
with a magical stick and all the magical sparkles.
Mm-hmm. And you also see this a little chit paper, something like that.
Yes.
Yes. So magical sparkles coming out of this rabbit's head. I mean, magic head. Yeah. So this is what it is, and we will learn how this magic is going to happen in your life. Just like Amina made my day today by her sharing. It's a wonderful sharing. So I'm very happy. Okay, let's read.
This world, after all our science and sciences, is still a miracle. Wonderful, ins- 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 inscrutable, magical, and more to whomsoever will think of it. Thomas Carlyle, Carlyle, it is right? Thomas Carlyle, writer and historian, 1795 to 1881. 7 years ago, when I discovered the secret and the magical power of gratitude, I made a list of all my desires. It was a long list, and at that time, there seemed to be no possible way my desire could come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whatever I had an opportunity, Whenever I had an opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving as much gratitude for each desire as I could, as though I had received it. With my number one desire, uh, with my number one desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind, and I would say the magic words "thank you" for it multiple times in a day, and feel as if it had come true. One by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my very eyes. As I received my desires, I would I would cross them off my list, and when I had new desires, I would add them to my list.
Yeah, so Rhonda Byrne is talking about her when she started, like when she discovered the secret. We watched the secret movie and how she unfolded the magic, and I mean, how she unfolded the secret. We all know by now, right? So when she started first, she had this, you can unmute yourself, yeah, while not reading. So whenever she started, she had this big dream, the big dream that secret movie is out and millions of people watching it, and millions of people getting the secret in their life started using it. That was her first desire. What she used to do is she used to carry that desire, her top 10 desire list in her pocket every single day. And whenever she got a chance, multiple times in a day, what she would do, she took out the paper and read the number one desire, and she would say thank you whenever she read it. So this is what we are going to do today. We'll read further how we're going to do the practice today. but yeah, you can start reading further. And yeah, she also talks about like one by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my very eyes. So it, like how you do this, when you visualizing, you are trying to make your subconscious feel as if it is already received. So and then you're putting your feelings also, like how would you feel when you received your number one desire? Just like Amina said that she doubled her sales figure, her profit this month. So she must be visualizing it, and she must be feeling the feelings, how excited I'm feeling, how whom I'm gonna tell first, that how I'm achieving, I mean after I achieved my desire, or something like that. So all the top 10 list on her desire list of Rhonda Byrne magically appeared before her very eyes. So that's why she put this chapter name also, before your very eyes. So you will never, you will, I mean, right now you're imagining your visually your desires and everything. But just imagine when it comes true before your very eyes, how would you feel? It's magical, right? And that is what's going to be coming your way when you start visualizing and you start feeling as if it's already true. That is very, very important. You have to feel as if your desire is already, you got it. That's how you should be feeling. Okay, let's read further.
One of my desires from my original long list was to travel to Bora Bora near Thaiti. After spending a beautiful week at the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying I was flying to the mainland of Thaiti on my way home when the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight then been empty, but it filled to the brim with native Tahitians and suddenly laughter, smiling faces, and happiness that was palpable surrounded me.
Palpable surrounded me. Yes.
Palpable
So,
surrounded me, yes.
mhm. So she had this desire on the list that she traveled to Bora Bora near Tahiti. So that place was beautiful, and she did everything, whatever, she spent a very beautiful week at the exact place that she has listed. And after that, there's something very, very beautiful happened to her. That when she was traveling back from mainland of Tahiti on her way home back, airplane stopped at some place, and all these Tahitians, they filled the whole airplane because it was kind of empty at that time. And all these Tahitians were so nice people. They filled the airplane with laughter and happiness. So this is like something she got extra after even fulfilling her desire. This is how universe sometimes want to give you. Universe will give you so much more even than you desire. That is how it works. If you're always happy, if you're a very, very faithful person, even if some things come, you always grateful for your things. If you are very, very grateful for your desires, everything in your life, for the people around you, you are always blessing people, and you are always keeping yourself in the high above zone, which is a high feeling zone, which you will learn in the in the book Power. But like, what is the high feeling zone? It's like you are always in the feelings of gratitude, you're always in the feeling of excitement, passion, love. Those kind of feelings are called high frequency zones. So if you put yourself always in the high frequency zone, and if you are always happy, and so things will always work out much, much better than you even imagine. That's what she's talking about here. Okay, let's read further.
As I enjoyed the first short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me the reason why they were so happy. They were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the airplane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for where they were going. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them. I felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I had just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list, and then the reason I was on that plane was before my very eyes. Gratitude.
Yeah, so it's how beautiful it is. All the people who were on the airplane. So this desire, whenever she wrote the desire list, she was so grateful. And gratitude was the reason why she received all her desires on her list. And at the end, on her last desire, what she received was the people who were so grateful, people who are so grateful to be alive, grateful to be on that plane. They were so grateful to be with each other. They were enjoying each other's company. They were so happy people. And she said that she could even travel around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. So this is really magical. The power of gratitude is immensely magical. Please don't discount it. Do your practice and just don't even right now look for the results. I mean, of course you're getting the results on a little by little, on a very small basis right now, but when you do this practice again and again and you keep practicing, the results will be awesome, believe me. You can read further.
I've shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can achieve them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring a joy and happiness for life that you have never felt before, and that is truly priceless. From the time I began, from the time I began using gratitude and the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on my original list was 4 years. To give you an idea of enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt. And I had 2 months before I would be forced to shut it down and would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed to the money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet on my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, improve the quality of my family's lives, to be 100% healthy again, and have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of material things. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility to many of the people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work.
Wow, how wonderful it is. So in every big book of hers, when she started writing an intention, this is what the intention is: joy to millions of people through my work. That is the intention she created before writing any book. And this is so wonderful. Like, when this happened when she was in debt $2 million. Can you believe how hard, how difficult it would be for her to imagine all these nice things which were on her list? So very big desires. I mean, we cannot even imagine how difficult it might be for her to imagine those, to visualize those dreams. But yet she did, because of her gratitude and because of faith that she had. Because after reading The Secret and after researching for months and months, she came to conclusion this is the only way to live a meaningful life. There is no other way. There is no other way she could get out of the debts and she could, live the life of her dreams. This was the only way. And she came to know about the law of attraction, and law of attraction is like universal law. It works in everybody's life. She did so much research and she finally concluded that this is the only way and I have to do this. Even in the power book she talks about, like, when she was in $1 million debt, what she did was she took out her credit card when she was really not able to pay her bills. She was about to lose her home and everything she owned, And at that time, what she did, it is really marvelous thing. I always remember this. So for increasing her, feelings towards money, what she did was she took out the bills, $50 bills from her credit card account, which is like, credit card is always like you pay afterwards. You take out, you using the money from the bank. So that is what she did. She took out the $50 bills and she started giving to the people who really, really needed, like the homeless people or people like that. And she immediately started feeling very, very grateful and love. Whenever she gave money, she felt immense love. And she would give the money by giving so many blessings to that person, that whoever is the person, he gets prosperous, he gets whatever he needed and things like that. And immediately her situation started, you know turning upside down from what it was. So she believed in herself and she believed in the law of attraction so much that she started doing all these things. She started visualizing her dreams. She started thanking for her dreams every day, 3 4 times a day. She would always keep her dream list in her pocket or in her wallet. And she just kept believing in. And within no time, she had this movie released, and it was joy to the millions and millions of people. You can see on the internet also, like how many views Secret movie has. And so many people, you can go to her website, thesecret.in, and you can read the thousands and thousands of stories how people benefited from the law of attraction. So this is really, really magical. I mean, I really bow down to Rhonda Byrne for creating this book, for giving us this gift of life that we are coming across now. And we are so grateful to be in this journey together. So, okay, let's read further.
The very first desire that I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, one by one. As they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off my list. So now it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you had created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can, as if you have it now. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude for everyone as you can, as though you have received it.
Yes. So for today's practice, what you have to do is, at the start of the day. So for you, it will be tomorrow, I think. So tomorrow, what you do is take out the top 10 desire list that you have created on the day 13, and visualize that you have received your desire, and feel as much gratitude as you can. Feel that for at least 1 minute. Take time on each desire for at least 1 minute. Okay. And then what you do afterwards is, wherever you go, or if you're at home a whole day, that's fine. Just keep your desire list with you, and at least 2 occasions, I would rather suggest, take it out 3 4 times a day. Lead your list, and just say thank you as if you have received it. Okay. So this is what the today's practice is. Okay, you can read further.
If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet or purse from this day forward. And whenever you have time, open it up, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desires appear before your very eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you are like me, each time you cross a desire off your list, you will be in tears of joy, because what seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude.
Yeah, so how wonderful it is. Like, big desires which really seemed impossible at that time, when she was in that kind of situation. Everything just turned upside down. She got her desires. So of course, I'm also like that person. Will be tears of joy in my eyes whenever something like that happens. And I really thank universe for everything that it has given to me. And yeah, so what you do now on, what she's saying is, now if you want your desires to move quickly towards you, what you do is, you carry this list every day with you. Just make a small list, which you can put it in your pocket or in your wallet or in your purse, and just take it whenever you go. And if you feel, if you have time, that this is like how it works is, whatever your thoughts are, whatever power you give to your thoughts every day, that is what your life is, that is what it is bringing to you every single day. So if you're again and again, if you're reading your desire, if you're saying grateful, if you're putting your faith and belief in it, that is going to come closer to you faster and faster. So this practice you can do every day if you want. If you are very very sure of your desires, like Amina was very sure that she wanted to double her profit in this month, and she did, because she believed in herself, she believed in the process, and she just did it. So that's how you can also do it. Okay, let's read further.
Magic practice number 22. Before your very eyes. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessings, say thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you have created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude as you can. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Yeah, so everybody's clear about today's practice?
Today's chapter seems to be the heart of the book.
Yes, it is. I mean, there is so much coming in your way in the next 7 days. But yeah, this is very, very beautiful and very, very important chapter. And yes, like, right now you have the power with you, power of gratitude. And now you're channelizing your power by putting that, directing it towards your desires. And then now you're giving so much power to your desire every single day by visualizing it, by giving thanks in a day, and things like that. So even like, when you practice this a lot, you don't even have to carry your desire with you. Like, right, for me, I don't have to even carry. I have that three top 10 desire in my mind whole day. I'm thinking about it some or the other way. And whenever I meditate, I start putting so much faith and feelings into that desire. So that is how you're going to get it. And however big it is, just don't go into how, don't go into how you're going to get the desire. Just feel that as if already you've received it. You have to make your subconscious mind believe that you already received your desire. Okay, so that is how you're going to do it. Here what we are trying to achieve is, we are trying to tell our subconscious mind, our, because what actually is, we will read further in other books, that subconscious mind is a picture thing. Like, whatever picture is in your mind, it will bring into the reality. So this is very very important how it works. And so even you can go back to your life and notice how, some things that you visualize, even the non, like your things that you don't want, those things also, when you start visualizing, and if you believed in it, if you put your fear and anxiety and all that kind of stuff, you will receive it, just like your desires. So it works both ways. And remember, you have to, we all are creatures of duality. We have good in ourselves also, and we have bad in ourselves also. Right now, what we are doing is, by doing this gratitude practice, what we are doing is, we are trying to listen to the good in us, and we are trying to cultivate the habit of always listening to good from within, instead of giving power to the bad stuff that is coming out, like the negative stuff. So that is how we are building our practice right now. And when we are so thorough with our practice, what happens is, you will immediately notice anything negative comes up, anything. And at that time, you will deliberately, you will change that, negative thought into a positive one, by doing the things that you like, by doing the things that you love, things like that. But right now, you are trying to train your mind. We are rewiring our brain right now, which is also called neuro linguistic patterns. So what we are doing here is, we are improving our neuro linguistic patterns. We are building different patterns in our mind, so that we can improve our lives, our thinking process, and we always give power to the good that is in ourselves, and we always ignore the bad, and we don't actually don't give the power to the bad thing. This really, really important stuff. And yes, with the gratitude, we can do this. We are all in this together. And maybe at the end of the week, we will decide if we want to continue the magic book again. Because magic book, if you think that is, yeah, you read it first time and it's done, no, it is not like that. Magic book is so deep. I've been doing it for 8 months, and some things still come up, which I feel amazed when I realize. Like in yesterday's practice, I realized first time that I have to write actually for the magnificent outcomes. Three things. Until now, what I was practicing, I was just doing that in my mind mentally. So there are so many things which you will also realize by just reading that one thing, which will click in your mind, because at that time, that is the thing that is you need to grow in that particular point. So even some breakdowns, if some breakdowns come in our life, they are there to teach us, because we need that particular thing. We need to learn those things. So always remember, and let's read our heart thought.
I had a query, Alifia.
Yes, you can.
Actually, we had written down the list of 10 desires on the first or second day, I guess.
Yes.
Now I have written that in, I want this, I want that, or this is my desire. Okay. So should I rewrite the list that that each and every desire, although I have as if I have received that desire, or should I carry
Yes.
that list itself?
Yes. So, on the 13th day, we learned how we should write our desires. We are not writing like we wish, we want, no, because that will be always in future. What you have to do here is, you have to keep the faith, believe in it. And that is how you can do it, like by putting your total faith in it, by writing in a present moment, in the present tense. So if, like, let's say if you have a desire of getting a, maybe let's say you want to get a car, a new car. So what you're going to write is, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, or whoever you believe in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my new Mercedes Benz. And you are also writing, maybe if you want, you can write more about the car, like the Mercedes car, which is white, and this and this kind of interiors it has all this kind of features and everything you can visualize. And even you can visualize driving the car and going on a long drive or things like that, whatever. It's up to you how you want to visualize it. But yeah, like
Okay.
visualizing
You.
is also a very good art. It's a creative art. Right now also, you can go back in your life and see like whatever you visualized. Like my mom, dad, if I talk about them, they wanted to go on pilgrimage Hajj, right? So we all know where it is, and they visualize themselves, doing the that circle, like walking in the circle around the Kaaba Sharif and all that stuff. So definitely they visualize, all our parents and whoever wants to go, they already have that in mind, that they are doing that thing whenever they go there. So that is how it is already working in our life, in our day to day life also. It's always working. It is just that we don't notice it until now. So now on, you are going to get whatever you want just by doing this visualization, and keep putting your full faith and belief in it. And you should be writing in a present tense. Then also you feel like you already received it. Otherwise, it will always be a wish and want. It won't come true. Got it, Hatim?
Yes, yes, Alifia, clear. Thank you.
Okay, so let's read our heart thought. We still have time. We'll be doing the meditation also. Okay, so every time you make a judgment or a criticism, you are sending something out that is going to come back to you. So always remember this. Whatever you give out, it's coming back to you. You're receiving back. That is the circle of life. That is how law of attraction also works. If you criticize somebody, always remember that criticism is coming back to you in any other way. Always remember that. Even if you criticize and judge yourself also, that is also come back in a very, in a that kind of situation. So always remember that. So today's heart thought is, I love being me. Yes, I love being myself. I love myself. I'm my favorite. Can you imagine how wonderful it would be if you could live your life without ever being criticized by anyone? Wouldn't it be wonderful to feel totally at ease, totally comfortable? You would get up in the morning and you would know you were going to have a wonderful day, because everybody would love you and nobody would criticize you or put you down. You would just feel great. You know what? You can give this to yourself. You can make the experience of living with you the most wonderful experience imaginable. You can wake up in the morning so thrilled to find yourself and feel the joy of spending another day with you. So, first thing that you learn from all this is like, always admire the person in the mirror. Don't ever criticize. Just imagine criticizing a 3-year-old, how they would feel. A 3-year-old kid. If you tell him or her, oh, you're not able to do this, why you're doing this and that kind of stuff. How the person, how the kid would feel. Really disappointed, right? Very disappointed and demotivated by your criticism. So just think about that whenever you criticize yourself also. When you go in the mirror, see yourself that 3-year-old child. See yourself 3-year-old Amena or Hatim or Banu contractor or whatever. See yourself as a child, and you will completely understand that criticizing yourself is not going to work anyways in your life. Seriously. So think about that. Even right now, you might think that I don't criticize myself at all or things like that. But whenever somebody's saying something to you, and if you put yourself in a guilty mode, that is criticizing. If somebody says that no, Alifia, you cannot do this, again, if you go into the mode that doubting yourself, that is again criticizing yourself, or you're putting yourself down. So always remember to love the person in the mirror, because that is your only best friend for your whole life, and he or she will be with you for your ups and downs. So always remember that and love yourself. Give yourself the gift of love, gift of everything that your heart desires. Okay. Okay. Anybody else has any sharing? Anybody has any sharing or any question before we move on to our meditation?
આજે મારે 6 વાગ્યા સુધીમાં બધું કમ્પ્લીટ કરવાનું માઇન્ડમાં કર્યું હતું કે 6 વાગે મારે પઢવાનું થઈ જાય, ગ્રેટિટ્યુડ લખવાનું થઈ જાય અને પોના સાથે હું ફ્રી થઈ જાઉં. બધું જ કામ એ જ ટાઈમ પર થઈ ગયું અને મને 5 વાગે એલાર્મ વગર હું ઉઠી જાઉં છું. ઓલવેઝ આમે હેબિટ છે મારી વર્ષોથી. સન્ડે હોય કે ગમે તે હોય, 2 કલાક હું ઊંઘું તો એ હું ફ્રેશ હોઉં છું અને દરેક વસ્તુ ટાઈમથી કરી નાખું છું. માઇન્ડમાં કરું કે આ કામ કરવાનું છે, ઇમિડિયેટ મારું કામ પૂરું થઈ જાય છે.
Wow, how wonderful, how wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Mummy. Thank you so much.
થેન્ક યુ અલેક્સા.
Thank you. Wonderful. Mummy is a really motivation for all of us, inspiration, big inspiration. She's very disciplined person. Okay, so let me just bring my phone. Hold on, please. Can you all listen to the music?
Yes.
No.
Oh, you cannot listen?
No.
Everybody, please tell me if you can listen it or not.
No.
Is it not loud enough?
It is good, Alisa.
Huh? It's good. Maybe Mummy check
Yes,
your
it's
phone, because everybody else can hear it. So check your phone if you can.
Mummy, put headphones rather. Put headphones so you will able to hear it clearly. Mummy, headphones લગાવી દો હોય તો.
Yes, okay. So let's
Okay.
start. Okay, everybody, back straight. Hands facing heavens above. Let's take a 3 deep breath in. Inhale up to count of 7. Now hold up to count of 7. Release. Again inhale. Hold. Inhale gratitude. Hold. Exhale out all the negativity. Now just focus on your breathing. Today we will do chakra meditation again. So let me tell you about chakras. Chakras are kind of, it's like a wheel. So there are like 7 energy chakra. Actually, we have 108 chakra energy channels in our body, but these 7 are the main chakras in our body. Those are called energy channels, and it produces a ripple effect, just like if we throw a stone in the lake or in the water body. What it creates, it creates a ripple effect. So just like that, chakras are like a spinning wheels of energy. And when one of your energy channels are blocked, then we cannot have the life that we want. We are not expressive enough, or if some of our channels are blocked, then we cannot have the full expression of the life. So that is why we have to balance our chakra, and we have to maintain them. And how we maintain them, we just focus on each chakra and send them a energy of love and energy of gratitude. And we believe that as if they are already open, and they are blocked because of some limitations and belief system that we acquired through our childhood until our adulthood, and whatever reason it might be. So okay, so we have these 7 chakras. I will describe it one by one. I will not go into much detail right now. We'll just focus on the color, and we will focus on the affirmations that we can do for our chakras. Okay, so let's start. So our first chakra is root chakra, which is between anus and genitals, and that chakra is located, and it allows us to be grounded. It allows us to feel secure in ourselves. And when this chakra aligns, we feel very secure. We have all the needs that we have to have for our life. So this chakra color is red. So imagine red color in that area. And all chakras are located in your spine. So imagine your spine and your root chakra in your spine. Location I told you earlier. So just now imagine the red color that's filling your chakra. Imagine it is opening up, and say thank you. Thank you to your chakras. Your energy channels opening up. Say thank you for that. And say this affirmation to yourself that I nourish my mind, my body, and my spirit. I'm grounded to bring in a healthy energy flow from Mother Earth. I feel safe and secure, and I trust the process of life. Now let's move on to another chakra, just about two to three fingers below your navel. So it is between your navel and your genita. I mean, in your your excretory organs actually. So imagine that area in your pelvis area, and imagine orange color in that area because this chakra is located over there. And this chakra is actually responsible for the creativity and passion in your life. And say to yourself, I'm creative in all areas of my life. I'm in peace with my past, and I embrace all of the positive moments in the present. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my sacral chakra, my Swadhisthana chakra. Feel the air orange color. Now let's move on to another chakra which is called solar plexus. It is called the city of jewels. And what our jewels are? Our self-esteem, our self-confidence, our power. So when this chakra is balanced in your body, you feel highly self-esteemed person, respectful person. You value yourself and you trust yourself. And this chakra is responsible for all your dreams to come true. This chakra color is yellow. So let's fill the chakra with color yellow in this location. The location is three fingers above your navel. It's like in your stomach area, above the navel. Fill it with yellow color from the sun's energy. And feel it as if it's opened, like the petals of the flower. And receiving all the light from the sun and shining brighter and brighter. You are shining brighter and brighter because now you are so powerful, radiant, and magnificent being of light. Yes, you value and trust yourself more. You are beautiful inside out because you're pure consciousness. Now let's move on to our heart chakra, which is located in our heart. And the color is green. So fill your heart with all the green colors from all the trees and everything that's green around you. Feel that love. Feel the love from the universe and feel the love from yourself. Now send out also that love to all your loved ones, your closest relationships. Fill it with green color. I love myself. I value and trust myself. I respect myself. My energy is balanced. All my emotions are in harmony with nature, with my energy. Okay, now let's move on to our throat chakra, our Visuddhi chakra, which is located in our throat, and the color is sky blue. So fill your throat chakra with color blue. This chakra is responsible for expression, for a true expression of yourself. Whether you express yourself in doing paintings, in dancing, in singing, any way you're made to express. And whatever you think inside, you can express yourself outside also. That is how you open this chakra. So now I communicate very easily and effectively with everyone in my life. I express myself fully and completely. I'm calm, confident, and well spoken. I'm connected to my higher self. the divinity that's within me. Now let's move on to our Ajna Chakra, third eye chakra, which is located between the eyebrows. This chakra is responsible for your visualization of your dreams, to give you a vision for your life, to give you intention, to see the vision for yourself and for the world around you. And this is also your intuition. When you listen to your intuition, you always move forward to live a meaningful life. And this color of this chakra is indigo. So let's fill our chakra with indigo color. I listen to my intuition every day. My intuition is always taking me towards my highest good. I flow through my days easily and effortlessly. I allow universe to create through me. Now let's move on to our crown chakra, which is located just above our head. It's also pineal gland is associated with this chakra also. So this color of this chakra is violet. And this chakra is your higher self. It transcends the law of nature and immortality. I listen to my inner wisdom and I'm guided by my inner wisdom. Now imagine the white light coming from heavens above and filling your whole entire body with love of the energy of that white light. And washing away all your negative things, negative thoughts, your negative beliefs, your limitations, everything out your body into the Mother Earth. Let's thank Mother Earth. Let's thank our life. Let's thank the universe to always have our back. Universe has always my back. And I trust the process of life. Now rub your palms together. Fill it with energy. Invite the energy from your meditation. Fill. And now you bless your each organ and each part of your body with the love. Your crown chakra, conscious, subconscious mind, your Ajna chakra, third eye chakra, your eyes, your eyebrows, your cheeks, your nose, your lips, your chin, your throat, your esophagus and food pipe, your shoulders, your hand, your wrist, your nails, your fingers. Now your whole spine to keep you always, give you life. Your hips. Now bless our lungs for breathing beautifully. Let's bless our heart. Listen to your heart. It always wants to say something to you, and you suppressed it for so many long years. Now listen to it, what it wants to say. Now move on to your digestive system. Bless them. Bless all the organs. Your reproductive organs, your thighs, your knees, your calf muscles, your feet, sole of the feet, your nails. Okay, let's thank our trillions of cells in our body. The gift of health is keeping me alive. Thank you, body, for keeping me alive, for giving me the energy. I'm whole, complete, and balanced. I'm centered. I am the winner. I can, I will, I must. Today is the best day of my life. I set my intention every single day at the beginning of my day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, so thank you for joining in, everyone, and see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
થેન્ક યુ અલેક્યા, થેન્ક યુ વેરી
Thank you,
મચ.
Mummy. Thank you.
કાલે 3 વાગે છે
हाँ,
3
काले
PM.
फरी 3 वागे, yes. From
Okay.
tomorrow on 3 p.m. Mhm.
ઓકે ઓકે.
Thank you, Alethea. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Amina, for joining in. Thank you.
બાય.
Bye. Mhm.